Everybody's at home.
Enjoy your breakfast.
Cheers, thank you.
What you doing?
I deleted the files. So
What?
that's the timeline. Serve yourself.
Fend for yourself.
Oh, fend for yourself. Voila.
It is ready.
I think maybe both of us realized is that we didn't really know how to wash our hands before. This kind of this waking up and not really having that many long-term plans.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Greetings from Canada.
Yeah, we are at home.
We sure are.
Like I'm sure most of you are right now.
Yes, I think most people are self-isolating and doing quarantine.
It's amazing how much things have changed in a week. We're self-isolating, which is I think what most of the world is doing right now. We're having all of our meals at home. We're washing our hands like crazy. We're trying to eat as healthy as possible. Yeah, that's been our life these days.
Yeah, so we thought we would film a little update. We wanted to let you guys know where we are, what we're up to. Right now you've been watching some of our Argentina videos, and we're about to kick off the final destination of the Argentina trip, which is Mendoza.
Yeah, Mendoza is going to be coming up soon. It's wine country. Guys, we filmed this many months ago, so for us to be editing this and putting it out on our channel, it's almost like reliving the experience.
Yeah.
But it feels surreal because it just feels so natural to be at home at the moment. We're not craving to travel. We know that the right thing to be doing is just to be self-isolating at home.
Yeah.
And so we're just getting caught up on work. We're hanging out with family. You know who's benefiting the most from this is Togo. Togo.
The dog.
The dog is loving having everyone at home. I mean, he's getting all the extra attention. And so, yeah, our life has just been pretty sedentary.
So Sam and I were talking the other day about how doing self-quarantine or self-isolation hasn't actually been that hard because we feel like we've had a lot of training for this. Because we tend to like travel and go hard for a few months in a row. And then we come back to Canada and we have our quiet time and we edit and we stay indoors and we're kind of hermits. So
we actually are. When we're out on the road, it's go, go, go. We're doing things, we're eating out, we're experiencing new things. And then by the time we get back, we usually have an enormous back catalog of videos to edit, of other work to do, of errands to run in Canada. So yeah, a lot of times we are just at home.
Yes.
So things haven't been that different. Except though it really does feel different it's just a different mindset. Like we're not at all thinking about any future trips. We're just going day by day, which is probably like what a lot of you guys are doing now. I mean, some days are better than others, obviously. Sometimes you read the news and it just feels extremely depressing. But then there's other times where you think, well, you know what? Let's make the most of the situation. And so hopefully for a lot of you guys, you're taking this time maybe to spend time with family at home, maybe to learn a new skill, maybe to just think about what life is going to be like when things get back to normal. And we've kind of we've been in that same boat as well. So yeah, we're going to be putting out a lot of content for you guys, but we're also going to be filming some stuff at home because you know, this is what life is like for everyone right now. And so we're going to maybe make some cooking videos, some different types of videos. If you guys have suggestions of what you'd like us to film, please let us know.
Let us know.
Anything, well, basically non-travel related, especially if you'd like to see us film something outside of travel, anything that can be done in the home.
Now's the time to send in your request.
Yeah, please do so. But anyways, we're going to just be showing you what life is like in Canada right now during this virus lockdown.
So it may surprise some people to know that we're actually kind of healthy when we're back home.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you've been following our Argentina series, my goodness, we've been just eating the richest food, steaks and desserts and wine and pastries.
Pizza and pasta.
Pizza, exactly. But actually, we've been home since January 20th, and now, is today March 20th?
Yeah.
Wow, it's been 2 months, and I'm happy to report that I've lost over 20 pounds.
Well done.
And one of the things that I've been doing to help lose weight is having a healthy juice in the morning. I've been making juice for you and also for your parents as well. Basically, it's enough to put into these tall glasses.
Yeah.
It's about It's about 1.8 to 2 liters.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just show you what we've been putting in. What we're gonna do is half of this pineapple. The whole thing is just too much. That's so much juice. Then we have 2 oranges. This is a Tangelo, I believe.
Tangelo.
Yeah, they're really good. They didn't have limes and lemons today at the grocery store. They were sold out. But we did have giant English cucumbers.
You mean cucumba?
Cucumba! If you've seen that video online, you know what I'm talking about. That's one of my favorite videos. Just puts a smile on my face.
Oh man.
Yeah, we got bok choy too. We've got 3 stalks of celery, 3 carrots of various sizes, 3 small apples, a tomato, a beetroot, gingy, which helps keep my hair red. No, that's a bad joke.
Oh man.
And a little pear.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically this is what we've been typically putting in the juices. Although we, when there's more citrus fruits available, we do add those.
Yeah, we like to keep our immune system
Yeah.
up, so vitamin C is good for that.
So yeah, we're gonna wash all of this, cut it up, and then we'll show you a bit of the process of how it's juiced and then how much it yields. And oh man, this is just a part of our daily routine. We look forward to it. We never actually get sick of it. The only days that we missed were some days we went to the cabin as a family. And aside from that, we've basically been juicing every single day.
Good morning.
Guten Morgen.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm gonna make the juice. I'm not that sleepy anymore. I mean, it's 9 a.m., so I have been up for a while.
Hey, I went out and got the juice while you were sleeping.
No, I actually got up early. I made
Oh,
the
did you?
bed. I've been editing for like an hour and a half. But yeah, it's still morning. I haven't had my juice yet.
No.
But yeah, let's get started.
Well, let's show so this is what it looks like when it's all chopped up, guys.
Yeah.
This is how, basically, we've chopped everything up so that it can fit in the chute right down here.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so you did this, the citrus and the pineapple, and this is all the other stuff that's been washed.
Oh, and we normally also put turmeric, but we ran out yesterday.
Yeah,
But that's very healthy for you.
but not today.
This is what we have today. Let's make it and see what color we get. Voila. We
Voila.
have over 2 liters of fresh fruit and vegetable juice.
Oh. And whenever you use beetroot, you get that beautiful pinkish, purpley color.
That deep, it's almost like a raspberry color once you mix it all up. Juice time.
The juice is loose. The juice is loose. Mixing, mixing and matching. Yeah. I have to admit, on the days where I actually have to go and fetch the juice, which involves about an hour of walking, a half an hour to the grocery store and half an hour back, and then when you've been in the grocery store when it's chaotic like today, it just makes you really, really appreciate the juice even more. I had to put all that work in just to get it.
And I will say, I've offered to drive you to the grocery store, but this is your exercise.
This is my exercise. I'm not doing a lot of heavy duty exercise these days, so when I have the chance to go for that walk, I take it. And then, you know, carrying these things back in my backpack and in my little bags, it's a good little workout, to be honest. So I'm just filling it up like this, so we distribute it evenly, and so that there isn't excess foam in any particular cup. Your dad doesn't like the foam, so
Yeah, he scoops it out.
we'll give,
So we try to
I don't
give him
mind it.
less foam.
Yeah, we'll try to give him the less foamy one. My favorite ingredient, well, there's 2 favorite ingredients: pineapple for the sweetness and ginger for the kick. It feels so good. It's like a burn going down the throat. Feels like the ultimate healthy juice to be having.
Well, cheers. Enjoy your breakfast.
Cheers. Thank you.
See you in a bit. Hello.
Hello.
What you doing?
It's just a bit more work.
Do you want to tell the peoples what you've been editing these days?
Yeah, I'm editing the India series that I filmed. Gosh, it's been over a year. It's crazy that it's taken this long to get it out. But yeah, that is going to be the series that comes out after Argentina. So
India.
Really excited about that. We've just been filming so much in the last year and a half that there just wasn't a time slot to properly put this in. And now we've got one. So I'm really excited to be, it's like reliving the trip editing this. And yeah, we're really excited to have that up on the channel soon.
You want to tell us what city you're working on right now?
So I'm on Amritsar, and that's the city that's known for the Golden Temple.
Ooh.
And great northern Indian cuisine.
Want to show us a little teaser? Like a few little clips
Well,
bits of footage.
I actually can't because I deleted the files. So
What?
that's the timeline without the without the files.
Why are the files gone?
I need to create space on the hard drive to edit. So I need to
Okay.
load more and but I can tell you that it's going to be a really interesting series and very heavily food focused. And it's not the only city we're going to. There's a whole bunch more. So, guys, if you like Indian food or you're interested about India, I think you're gonna enjoy this one.
All right, guys. So now we are going to show you what we eat for lunch. And lately, we've really been into the Buddha bowls. We introduced my parents to Buddha bowls when we came back end of January, and surprisingly, they liked it. So
When did you first start trying them?
when did I begin? Good question. To be honest, I'm not even sure. It might have been like a trend that I saw online and I thought like, ooh, that looks good. That looks healthy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just started making them and we try to include like up to 12 different ingredients and really mix them up so it doesn't get too repetitive.
Yeah, so for someone who doesn't know what that is, it's basically like it's healthy items, right?
Yeah.
Typically salad items and sometimes a bit of protein.
Yeah, so we do a lot of different veggies and we try to have some type of lean meat. So sometimes we'll do like chicken breast or we might have white fish. Today we have some prawns.
Ooh, yeah, they're right over here. Look at that.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've been up to. And we always start with a bed of greens. Well, today we're doing this red cabbage. Not very green, but it is a very deep.
Oh, you know what? You have some spring.
intense
You
color.
have some spring
I do
mix,
have,
so-
yeah, some spring mix that I am going to add on top as well.
Well, progress.
Well, next we have a layer of greens. So we have a spring mix, which is a blend of baby lettuce, baby greens, and chicories. And I just pull off the little stems because we have finicky eaters. So this goes in the compost.
Are you amongst them?
Perhaps. Perhaps. Okay, so once we have our bed of greens, we start adding our other ingredients. I'm gonna need a spoon for this.
And you got the full cabin look going on. The striped.
Roots. Yeah.
And then you got the striped socks
Leggings,
too.
the spring
And leggings.
socks, yes. This is loungewear. We're not
Loungewear.
venturing very far, so
No.
you know what? I'm just gonna use my hands for yucca. Whatevs. It's family. We're washing
So
our
those
hands
are yucca,
nonstop.
like yucca strips, kind of like fries.
Yes,
Yep.
pan-fried yucca strips, and yucca is kind of like a root vegetable. It's very popular in Peru. You kind of eat it like
That's
a
where
potato.
that's where we have it the most, to be honest.
Yeah.
The
You know what?
country of the king of the country where you could call it the king of potatoes and roots.
Yes.
That's Peru.
This stuff is good. A little hair there. Whoops. Then we have
Oh,
mushrooms.
Don't tell your dad that.
I know. These are cremini mushrooms. They are very, very tasty. Ooh, look. A whole, what do you call this? A head of garlic? No, this is a tooth of garlic.
That's a head of garlic.
You know what? I'm gonna eat that because I know how much you love it when I
Oh my
have
gosh.
garlic breath, my friend. So
Well,
that is being especially
They
consumed.
Speaking of isolation, I'm gonna need to isolate you from my workspace downstairs. Maybe you'll be working
I won't be
upstairs.
allowed.
You may not be allowed out in the work area.
Yep. Then we have some sweet potato.
That's my favorite. It's almost like a little dessert portion.
Yes.
I love sweet potatoes, naturally sweet.
We usually try not to have too many starches.
Yeah.
Today we're making a bit of an exception with the yucca just because
Yeah,
everyone
yucca and-
loves it.
Yeah.
But we're not going to use all of the sweet potato. Ooh, kimchi. Haha.
Yeah, kimchi, our Korean edition
Yes.
to the
If
mat
you-
kimchi from Korea.
If you've never smelled kimchi before, it might be a bit of a shock. It's very pungent, I would say. It smells sour, like it's fermented cabbage,
Yep.
spicy fermented cabbage. And my parents actually like it. We introduced it to them slowly in small quantities.
I think we introduced it to them with kimchi fried rice first. And
Yes.
then now they've been getting the raw
And
format.
now it's a familiar taste. Yes, fermented foods are very, very good for you.
So by the time this is all done, it's a very colorful plate.
It is.
Yeah, and this is such an easy thing to prepare.
Mm-hmm.
Great for you can use leftovers, ingredients. You can prepare just a few things.
And we often do.
So here's the shrimpies.
Got some.
It smells so nice. Wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling here behind the camera.
We pan-fried it in garlic.
So it's nearing the end.
Nearing the end. I still have lots of seeds to add.
Ah, yeah.
We're still going here.
We got organic pumpkin seeds.
Mm-hmm.
What's this?
That's almonds.
Almonds?
Ground almonds.
Baba ganoush.
Yep.
And last but not least, cranberries. We've also been noticing in the grocery stores that healthy items are far more available than unhealthy things.
Oh yeah.
So the Wonder Bread, that white bread, not super healthy. That's hard to find. Maybe bagels hard to find, but fruits and vegetables have still been plentiful. Hummus, all these kinds of items, still pretty easy to find at the grocery store here in Canada.
Yeah, pumpkin seeds. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Voila. All 3 plates.
Look at that. I think just the variety of this is, and you know you're eating something healthy, and you guys, you've been mixing it up every day too.
Yes.
It's never the same.
We always try to mix up the ingredients, that way it doesn't get too repetitive for anyone.
Yeah.
And yeah, we haven't gotten sick of it yet, so we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, that's good.
And this is so filling that we often don't need a dinner. Like, we're not actually cooking dinner. Dinner might be like a cup of tea and I don't know if you.
What do
want
you
to have
guys
some
call it here in the
toast
Bergener household? It's serve yourself.
So yeah, fend for
Oh,
yourself.
fend for yourself.
It's fend for yourself.
After-
Open
yeah.
the fridge.
After we make juice and
Yeah.
these bowls, any other food is fend for yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let us know if you guys have a similar rule in your household. Is there someone who cooks 3 meals a day, or is
Yeah.
it kind of like
Well,
just open the fridge?
the nice thing here is that we all help out. Like your dad does the barbecues and the asados. We do the juicing. Your mom helps prepare a lot of these ingredients. So it's a team effort.
It sure is, and voila!
Voila!
It is ready.
Hello, Bubbykins. Bubbykins, lots of extra attention for Bubbykins. Everybody's at home. Huh? Everybody's at home.
Thanks for visiting me. Thanks for staying with me.
I think he wants to escape.
your company.
I'm pretty sure that's not the thought bubble that's
I think so.
going on. I'm pretty sure, right, Toogie? Right, Toogie. Right, now time to sample it.
Let's begin with a yuca fry.
Good stuff.
The yuca is very starchy and like heavy and dense. It's like heavier than a potato. I
Yeah.
also feel like I have dog hair on my, like, stuck to my face from hugging and kissing him. We have our mushrooms with some cranberries, baba ganoush. It's very good. It's just a really nice mix of flavors. And it's so much easier to consume your greens when you have like these nice tasty cooked ingredients on top. It just it tastes a little better.
It's not a boring salad.
Very good if I say so myself.
That's awesome. That's how we're keeping healthy here. Juice every morning, these every afternoon. I've been having soups too. So that's what's been going on.
And full disclosure, the way we normally prepare this is my mom does the cooked ingredients.
Yeah.
And then I assemble everything and like put it together and serve it for everyone. So it's a team effort.
Yeah.
Same with the juicing, team effort.
With most of the credit going towards your mom.
Yes.
And now for a public service announcement on how to wash your hands.
Yeah. You know what I think maybe both of us realized is that we didn't really know how to wash our hands before. We always did wash our hands, but not for the recommended amount of time.
Shame.
Yeah, we weren't washing for 20 to 60 seconds like is recommended.
I think that's because we weren't singing any songs.
Yeah. What song could we be humming in the background at the moment?
So apparently the chorus to Karma Chameleon runs.
Karma Chameleon. That's what we used to call our old drone. So Lots of soap here.
Old
Look at that. And just lathering like there's no tomorrow. Fingers.
Over the hand, under the hand.
Scrubbing.
In between the fingers.
In between the fingers.
Scrub-a-dub-dub.
I'm not sure if there's any. I think I've more or less got it there. And then right up here, palms. Absolutely. That is as much of a lather as I think I've ever done. Here we go. Washing thoroughly. Oh man. Yeah. It's a new reality. And I think, you know, some of these habits that we're forming right now are going to be lifelong habits. You know, it's almost like when you first learn that you're supposed to be flossing, and then you think, oh, it's kind of weird, but then you start flossing, and then it becomes like a daily habit. You know, and I think washing our hands in this kind of manner is the new reality. It feels good, guys. Whenever you go out, if you're getting groceries or just doing anything around the house, come back and wash your hands thoroughly.
Wash.
Wash away.
Frequently, all day long. Toodles! Okay, so now my dad is going to demonstrate how he disinfects the household.
Yeah, every day, guys. These are very special times we're living in, and we need to take the extra precaution. We also try to take these extra measures just in case, you know. It's not just enough to wash your hands, but you always have to disinfect a little bit. So what am I going to use is this, everybody knows, is this wipes that they kill 99.9% of all the bacteria and viruses. So let's start.
We were lucky to get those before they sold out, hey?
Yeah, they're very hard to get right now, you know. First thing, outside of the house, door handles, above the handle, you always grab there, you know. Mailbox, doorbell.
Without ringing the doorbell or the dog would go insane.
Front door, of course. I always like to give a little bit around the, because you always grab the door from here, you know, sometimes to close it, you grab it here, right? Car keys, front door key. It is an area that you're always touching. Going upstairs, the banister, always. And you know also what I like to do when you have these things, flip them over a little bit because all the juice is at the bottom, and sometimes the wipes are a little bit too dry. We're gonna do the kitchen now. The fridge, the handle, turbo goes in and out all day long, so we gotta do, of course, this part. Go outside, Toby. It's a beautiful day. Oh, the spring. Oh, microwave. Don't forget the knob, the cupboards. The handles, you're always touching here. Dishwasher, you're always grabbing here. Drink a lot of coffee all the time. The electric kettle, the handle, you know, we never think about these things. We come and we grab it, right? This one you touch it all the time, constantly. You gotta clean it as much as possible. For the garbage, don't forget there.
It makes you realize how many things you touch
Here.
in one day.
Oh, it's amazing. The knobs on the stove, you're always grabbing those. The screen, you're always setting the temperature for the oven and stuff like that. The other one here, the controls. This is another one. Okay, let's go to the washroom. Flip the switch, and don't forget this one. Okay, the handle to flash. Door handles. This is mostly what we do the whole house. Then I go upstairs and I do the rest, but basically it's the same. And everything that you could think of that you touch a lot, do the same in your car. It's a matter of just being a little bit careful. As soon as you're gonna come into the house, what we do here is, look, okay, before you come into the house, tuck, you kill all the germs that you could have acquired when you were shopping or doing whatever it is. So this is basically what we try to do here at home, and we just wanted to let you know in case it is a helpful tip for you and you could use it. Every little bit is welcome, I guess, right?
Perfect.
So that's
Thank you.
about it.
Well,
It is now time for the daily walk. We need to remember to get some exercise, some fresh air.
Yeah.
We usually go out with the dog. We go with my dad and Togo, and we'll go around the park. But today it is just us. It is a super windy day. It's like 16 degrees, so it's actually kind of warm, but it's so windy that it feels colder.
Yeah, the wind chill factor is extreme.
Yeah, so let's go. We are shooting the evening segment. What do we do here at home at night? Well, I have a box of Korean products that I ordered a few months back. And also last year when Sam went to Korea, he got me a whole bunch of face masks. So I thought it'd be fun to maybe choose one. I was trying to convince Sam to come and do a face mask with me, but he just wasn't really into it. Were you, Samuel Jeffrey?
To get a rain check.
Rain check on that. He's also making some tea. So we've got aloe vera hydrating. We have a midnight blue calming mask and this stack of red ginseng. I think I need to hydrate. With the heat on in winter, I feel like my face is quite dry and quite pimply too. Yes, Togo is barking because my sister just got home. Ooh, another one. Hours-long moisturizing gauze sheet mask, maybe for another day. But yes. Let's try this and see what it's all about. What should we chat about, Sam?
We should chat about, keep talking about your face mask.
My face mask.
Yeah. So much fun.
Oh man.
Alright, I'm gonna go get my tea.
I think it's a lot of fun. But yeah, I've like zoomed in a little bit to try and hide the mess here because to one side we have our wine collection. This is a new hobby of yours, isn't it, Sam? Collecting wines from around the world.
Yeah, it had grown to about 30. And then
30 bottles.
It's diminished now.
It
to
has
about
diminished.
16. Quarantine has proved to not be great for the supply of
Well,
wine.
to be fair, like right before quarantine started, we did like a week away with my family at a cottage in Muskoka.
Yeah,
And,
that knocked off a really good chunk of it.
Consumed some wine. Need to move back so I can see what I'm doing.
Guys, this is my mug that reminds me of where I'm from, Vancouver Island.
Oh, the island.
The island.
Oh, this feels cold. Ooh.
Is this like? Isn't it? It looks so slimy. Oh
It
my
is.
Gosh.
This one has aloe vera, so it's extra slimy.
It looks. It looks like. I think I made the right call not doing that.
Yeah, I don't think this would be your thing.
Yeah.
Slimy stuff on your face.
But I'm enjoying my peppermint tea, so
Peppermint tea.
we'll keep it at that.
And you're enjoying my company, are you not?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? We've all gotten to really know each other well these last few weeks, huh?
Yeah. Oh man. I'm kind of starting to feel it. Like, even though we're used to spending a lot of time in front of our computers and like being indoors in between trips, we also plan trips. And I don't know, I was just really looking forward to Quebec City. I was still not over
Well,
that.
and Georgia.
And you were going to Georgia.
But it does feel like
Yeah.
a dream, though. Like this new reality has really sunk in.
Yeah.
This kind of this waking up and not really having that many long-term plans, just kind of
Yeah.
having short-term plans. Like, you know what? In some ways I feel like I'm living more in the moment, but at the same time,
That's a positive.
that is a positive. But one of the things though is that I usually do have, like, we usually do have a carrot or some kind of thing to look forward to in the future, like a trip coming up or something. And right now it's just day to day. We're just waking up.
Day to day, guys.
And we have a to-do list
Yeah.
of things to do in terms of editing, in terms of other things with our business. And we're just kind of slowly tackling all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I was also sad that we kind of had to put Peru on hold because we tend to go there almost every year to see my grandma, usually for her birthday in April, and like that's coming up in a few days. But like, yeah, it also just wouldn't be a good idea for any of us to visit her at her age because she's like turning 94.
No, it wouldn't be even
So-
slightly responsible.
No.
But your mom had this feeling a little while ago that just wasn't meant to meant to be. This
Yeah,
is before
yeah.
all this happened.
It was getting to the time of booking the tickets, and she was like, something just doesn't feel right. And she decided to hold off. And like literally a few days later, things just kind of exploded. And it's like, wow,
Yeah.
that was kind of the right move.
But yeah, Peru would be a place that would love to revisit again. If and when it's appropriate. Like it's just this new reality could be weeks, it could be months, it could be the rest of the year, it could
Yeah,
be
we
just
know.
have nobody knows. And we're just trying to do the most responsible thing by staying at home, you know, doing facial masks at night.
I know, it's so weird to be filming an update with a mask on, but it's what it is. So question, now that like we're not traveling and we're not going anywhere for the foreseeable future, is there a destination that you've been like, ooh, it'd be really cool to go to this place once the travel bans are lifted and the world is back to normal? Is there a place you've been thinking about?
Oh, me?
Yes,
oh, for
you.
me? I thought you were asking our audience here.
No! Okay, I'm asking you first, and then you guys can tell me in the comments, where do you want to go first? What do you wanna
I'm
do?
just gonna take the easy answer, and for me it was Georgia. It's a country I've always
Georgia?
wanted to visit, and I was just like 2 weeks away from going there, and just started researching about the trip, started thinking about the foods and wines we were gonna have, and that got canceled, so that would be my first choice. Yeah, and you?
I really want to go to the Galapagos. And like, I feel like that would be a logical trip whenever we do end up going to Peru to also tack on Ecuador
Yeah.
and fly to the Galapagos and just see wildlife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a chance to do that in 2010, and I was like in ultra cheapskate backpacker mode, and I just couldn't justify spending that money.
Spending money on
And
a
it wasn't
flight?
it wasn't even that much. It was just
Oh,
like
man.
I'd never spent that kind of money on a tour or a trip,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't wrap my head around doing it.
So like, for those of you who don't know Sam, he loves a bargain and he's like a true bargain hunter. Actually, you found the most incredible deal on an item this week that I feel like you need to tell the world about.
It's
'cause
hilarious.
It was just
So
too
we
good to
were
be
we were
true.
doing some house cleaning, and there was like an old gift card to the Bay, which is kind of Canada's biggest department store. I thought maybe the card had expired, so I punched in the code on the online shop, and I'm like, I've got $40 to spend. So then I was looking around, and I was searching under Colombia, and I found a hiking jacket that's normally $125. Okay, it was 75% off. So then I found another coupon, which took off another 15%, and the grand total with the coupon, including the price of the jacket, with the discount, with the other discount, and with
gift card.
with HST and shipping, it came to a whopping total of 10 cents.
10 cents.
10 cents. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So that should be arriving
insane.
next week. That won't be in this video, but you know what? I'll wear it the next time we make a video in Brampton. I'll
That'll
show
be
you guys that
nice.
jacket. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my 10-cent jacket.
Yeah, maybe we'll start filming like little weekly updates and just showing you life.
Yeah.
Sedentary life.
I think we will. And since we've mentioned the places we'd like to go, let's turn it over to you guys.
Tell us,
And
guys.
you
where
tell
do you
us.
wanna go?
Yeah, I know that's probably not really on your mind. You're probably not thinking about travel. But if you kind of did let your mind daydream a bit, and if you could imagine that this is all done at some point, where would you like to go? We'd love to hear.
So yeah, I think now we just have to wait for this. I didn't even read the instructions. How long does this take? It's in Korean, of course.
10 hours.
Are there any numbers? Oh, on the bottom it's in English.
No, it's just giving you the warnings and the ingredients.
It doesn't say,
It doesn't
so
say the direction.
I'm just gonna keep this on maybe like 15 minutes and then take it off
After
and wash
use,
my face.
It's telling you about there's four things you need to be cautioned about.
Well, that is our evening update.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else to tell the peoples?
Not really. Just kind of winding down. I'm having a nice peppermint tea. I find this helps me relax. A herbal tea at night, and yeah, we're just down in the basement. Probably gonna do a little more editing on India. Call it a night in about an hour.
Sounds good. Good night, world. Bye. Well, that was a little taste of the day in the life of Samuel and Audrey, locked at home
In Canada. Yeah, the hermit life in the house.
Super exciting stuff, I'm sure. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I mean, I feel like this is what we're all going through. You know, we're all stuck indoors.
We're all in this together, and guys, we're just hoping for the best for you. We hope that you're staying positive, that you're staying healthy, that you're following all of the advice that's been given in terms of washing hands, preparing food, social distancing. Yeah, just all of that stuff. Just keep in mind, this isn't going to last forever. This is temporary. And none of us knows how long it will last, but this isn't permanent. So just keep that in mind if you're having a bit of a down day.
Yeah. So that's a little update from us. Now you know what we're up to. Now we'd love to hear from you guys. Let us know where you are, what you're doing, how you're getting through this. Stay safe, stay healthy.
Yes, guys, we're thinking of you, and we're all getting through this together. So let's just try to stay safe, positive, healthy. And we'll have more content related to our life at home. Please stay tuned for that.
Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.